All right, Munchie B. Glad to have you on Capone News.
Yeah. The last time I was here, I don't think I was podcasting
No, I think, was that your first interview?
since being a podcaster. No. You wasn't my first. My first interview was Alex Alonso, like 2016. But let me see. I don't think I was doing no podcast. Get up when I first came to you though. I think my boy Mud Dollars, he connected his. You know what I'm saying? I can't recall though.
Yep, Mud connected us. I remember that for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, I didn't know you were blind.
Oh, you get it? Yeah.
I
A
didn't
lot of
know,
people don't be
man.
knowing.
You don't give people a heads up, huh? Like,
You been making waves though.
yeah.
You been making the you trap thing, then the whole Monster Cody thing. I know you getting clipped a lot.
It's going. It's moving, man. Let me tell everybody, subscribe and hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Before we get too into this. But yeah, man, it's been going good, man. You know, a lot of stuff's been going on. You know, I linked up before Extra, got the full, the story of him losing his finger. So that was pretty big, man.
He was receptive, like he was open.
I actually did conduct the interview.
Oh,
Trap, Lord Ross
no,
conducted the
I know that
interview.
part, but I thought you was gonna do your own interview aside from that.
We're supposed to.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so hopefully soon we'll link up and knock that out.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
No, you been. I reacted to it though. One of the clips with Trap and 4Xers. That's the first time you see him kind of vulnerable and transparent. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I reacted to that though. That was good shit.
For sure. Well, you've been, doing your thing yourself, kicking up a lot of dust. We'll just get right into it. You and Adam had your big blow up on No Jumper not too
Right.
long ago. A lot of people had a lot to say about it. What is your thoughts on it, looking back on it now?
All right, look. First of all, I'm big on accountability. That's for sure, right? So I woke up that day on some celebrating type ish. Something really ain't really worth celebrating. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I grabbed a fifth. I was loaded. I was past faded, and that was like the worst pod performance I've ever, you know what I'm saying, conducted or whatever, right? But I think, because first of all, I was there, but I wasn't there, right? But I think the first little, you know what I'm saying, I was faded, I'm touching, like tucking on my hands, right? All that in the beginning, okay. The first cut of don't touch me. After that, I believe it's some performance after that, you know what I'm saying? And then I didn't quite recall all that because I was faded the next day. The titles kicked Munchie, you know, all that. You know, I wasn't feeling that, right? Because for one, I never felt the kick, maybe because I was, so I had to get some, you know what I'm saying, some clarity up. And he said, no, I was trying to just create some distance. I was like pushing off your chair, like trying to, you know what I'm saying? He was yelling like a rape victim. Oh, stop touching me. I'm like, he's performing, you know what I'm saying? But since then, I done hollered at him. But, you know, I had resigned, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm just going to take a step back type, you know what I'm saying? But I think, for one, I shouldn't have been that faded. But you don't tell no grown man, shut the F up. You know what I mean? I ain't cool with that. Or you know what I'm saying? And I think maybe 60% of that was performing. And I wasn't cool with that. But all in all, I created the situation because I came faded. You know what I'm saying? Too faded. But that type of environment at No Jumper, you kind of create that, man. You got Lush laying down in this vomit. You got, we're doing it, you know what I'm saying? But just because it's like a loose program don't mean I got to get drunk like I did, you know what I'm saying? But I just, I was going to focus on morals over money, TV, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to take a step back, and if I double back, I double back. If I don't, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, now, I mean, in the moment when he was telling you to stop touching him, so you thought, you just thought that was like, it wasn't that serious. Is that what you were thinking?
I can't tell you, bro. I was too faded, bro. Like, if you see the size of the bottle, and then, like, you know what I'm saying? Then it went on for 5 hours. That stream. You know what I'm saying? So Imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? Just, I was faded. That's why I said I was there, but I wasn't there. And then if I was more, if I wasn't as inebriated, it wouldn't have went like that for sure. That's why I said he was performing, because he wouldn't, he for sure, you know what I'm saying? He seen like, oh, okay, it's go time type shit. Because, man, I don't know better. You know what I mean? He played with a lot of people, but like, I didn't hollered at him since then, you know, but.
So what? Okay, so you leave the podcast. You said the next day you hear about the headlines. The headlines are going crazy. You're not even sure what's going on. People probably start informing you about what happened during the podcast. And at what point do you talk to Adam? And how does that conversation go?
All right, see, look, the next day, all right, that was the Tuesday show. The next day, when I'm scrolling and it's all up and down my timeline, I'm like, I text Adam, I said, hey, look, we got a link today. We got to go live. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some things I need to address. Because I didn't like how that played out. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious what my fault was. The world could see that, but it's some things I didn't like. So I'm like, yeah, we need to holler. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right, I'm free. But then he was like, oh no, we can't do it today, right? But then I look at the 12 o'clock news. It was, you know, I don't do this thing team. They ended up coming for earlier that day, so they probably didn't want us to bump heads, cross paths. So it got to Thursday. When it got to Thursday, I was just over it. I'm like, man, I'm cool anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just resigned. You know what I'm saying? I text Adam. I text Josh. You know what I'm saying? Go text him. I said, hey, good looking for the opportunity, but you know what I'm saying? I'm straight. It's gonna be my last Tuesday. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, Adam called me right after that, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I'm like, no, I'm cool. I'm just chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I think 60-40, he was performing. You know what I'm saying? Yelling like a rape victim, excuse me. And then, you know, I already know where I went wrong. I was toe up, for sure. But then I didn't like that title, kick money, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like everybody in the room said, and if you hear him, you know what I'm saying, trying to explain to others, like, no, I didn't kick Munchie. I was kicked the chair, like, he was trying to, like, you know, you scoot off. But, you know, I see how, but then again, I know how it's gonna go with the reactions and how they do their thing. Like, it's the internet. Everybody go, you know what I'm saying? And then they got this clickbait thing, like, so I am tripping. I was tripping in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's how that went with the Adam thing, you know, but.
The headline says, did Adam take it too far by kicking Munchie B?
Yeah, he didn't kick me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't kick me. That title, the initial title on No Jumper bothered me. But then I went on my own channel. I was like, you know, Mikey, one of the staff there, like Mikey, FUCK Ninja, for that title. Cause I assumed he put the title, but I hollered at him. It wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wasn't too cool with that title though, for sure. I wasn't cool with that title.
No, what was it that made you actually just decide, you know what, I'm just gonna quit. Like, I'm not going back.
Because sometimes when you have a day or a night like that, you got to take a step back and just, you know what I'm saying, regroup. So that's what I just felt I should do. I should, like, sit back and regroup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was at No Jumper in that environment where it was like that. Like, it's like lawless. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta sit back, regroup, reset, because just because that's the environment, don't mean I gotta be, you know what I'm saying? And that's how that was with that. Like, I ain't get no calls from no homies or nothing like that. I got calls from like, yeah, more mad at Adam. Like, what's up with, like, trying to, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'll be on some accountability type ish. But, you know, yeah, no, I had more homies like mad at Adam, like, man, what's up with him? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, shit. Yeah, that's how that went.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.